welcome back everybody to our next episode of Riven, the last episode, because I'm gonna beat it today. I don't care how long it takes. Okay, so we got save locked. Yeah, I had to reload my save, so I'm back here. And I want to go to the jungle island. Maybe I should just take the stupid the stupid rail car here. Faster than going through the... Yeah, this is actually probably faster than going through that interdimensional pocket thing. Oh yeah, and this thing's right here. Perfect. Perfect. Turn this bad boy around. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the jungle island. We do need to find the last animal picture, and I bet... There we go. I've had some help. Thank you, Solar Shine. Solar Shine, a YouTube commenter, patiently holding my hand as I become increasingly frustrated with this game, but trying to help me out without spoiling anything. I appreciate it. They mentioned that we are in the right spot here, and I know I'm in the right spot. I can see the stupid white paint on the trees up here and the sword. But I have to figure out what is the angle that I'm supposed to be looking at these things from. Hello? Can I... Okay, now I can get up? Okay, great. So let's see if we can go and... find this last image. Yeah, one of them was here, which is really cool. It was reflecting in the water. One of them is definitely up here. The last one is up here, right? Oh my god. Every time I go around this island, it's loading in the next areas, and it just... There's frame rate drop. Okay. So, I'm gonna try this again. Now, the Solar Shine on YouTube is kind of giving me hints saying, yeah, you're in the right spot, but look down, not up, where I'm going, which is weird. Maybe they meant I need to go up onto the scaffold, onto the... Look down, not up. And I should be using this, right? Maybe it's another, like, reflection type thing, like reflecting in the water or something. I see the, you know, the paints and everything here, but... Look down, not up. Maybe it's like... Well, no, the white paint wouldn't cast shadows. Oh! Oh my god! Is this a path that I missed? You gotta be kidding me. That is so stupid. Look at the borders of this. Look at the borders of this path. They're unbroken. So I don't notice that there's stairs there. This, like, if you set a precedent like this area of the path here is broken. That's how I know I'm able to step off the path. You set a precedent like this, where it's like, oh, clearly this is, I'm supposed to step off there. Or, oh, it's broken there. I see, I can step off. But to not have any visual, like to use visual indicators and then throw those indicators out and say, oh, you're still supposed to find that? That was the path that somebody, or I guess, I don't know if it was the same person, mentioned I had missed the path. And I'm looking down now and I see it. But... that's a knock. That's a strike against this game. Another one. When I first started playing this game, I'm like, oh yeah, it's great. I forgot how deliberately frustrating it is. Like, why would they do... Like, that's not interesting. That's not a puzzle. That's not anything good. Okay, now I'm sure I can look up and see something, maybe. That's just deliberate frustration for no reason. Just making it deliberately obtuse, you know, like... That's shitty game design. Like, you don't want to do that. That's not... Anyway, that's very frustrating. So now I find this new path that is deliberately marked so as not to Okay, and here's that thing. Oh, and this is missing. What? Well, whatever. This was just telling me the number, right? But I know that if I stand here, maybe I can see... Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, there. Okay, it's the... Whatever, this bird thing. Okay, there we go. So we don't know the number on this one. Oh, I think I know where that missing piece is, isn't it? And yeah, it's in the lab. It's in that guy's lab. It's on the table. I remember. I took a picture of it, I think. Hold on. So that's 4. Okay, that's nothing. We can delete this. That's 4. 2, or we're not sure. 5. This is 1. So this must be 3. I think that's right. 3, 4, 5, 1, and 2. Did I take a picture of that other... Yeah, it was in here, I think, right? I thought I took a picture of it. Let's go back to that. That was on Survey Island. Let's go back to that laboratory. Okay, so we finally find this this path leading over here where I can see this stupid thing. That is so frustrating. I'm glad, yeah, looking down. That was all the hint I needed. Look down. I'm looking up because that's where the painting and stuff are. And again, these paths, I'm not gonna, like, look along the side of this entire path when it's clear that they've made this a barrier that I can't cross. The only time I'm gonna go, oh, I can go there, is when there is no barrier. But here, there's still a barrier. There's no indication that there's a path, and they still expect me to see that. That's just obnoxious game design. That's not clever, it's not interesting, it's just dumb. So that's disappointing. You know, it's the reason Dark Souls games get a little bit annoying. I love playing all my games on really hard difficulty. Oh, the elevator's not here. But it's got to be interesting. Like, the difficulty has to be legitimately challenging. Just like making the enemies bigger bullet sponges, or making them, you know, like, that's uninteresting. Or like Dark Souls, like a lot of the Dark Souls games, just putting an enemy right around a corner in a blind spot that just like attacks you and knocks you off a cliff is like that's, I guess some people enjoy that, but just memorizing when enemies are gonna jump out and push me off a cliff isn't interesting gameplay. Like, I want to have actual engaging, smart enemies that are challenging. You know what I mean? It's the same idea. That's a really shitty puzzle. It's not a puzzle at all, but I get it. Anyway, which one was this? Hit it when that white mark comes around. Okay, so we are going to Survey Island. Survey Island is... Can I go to my menu? Wow. There it is. Holy cow. Survey Island is the horizontal eye closed. Okay, so I've got to head to that one. Horizontal eye closed. Got it. Okay, so we got the animals. Now I can go... Oh, I should have maybe gone down and done the animal puzzle here. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should do that before I go get the... I want to go to Survey Island and see... if I'm missing something for the final puzzle. But you know what? I'm an idiot. I forgot the animal puzzle is on Jungle Island. I should just do it while I'm there, and maybe I don't need to go to Survey Island yet. Because the only reason I was gonna go to Survey Island was the puzzle, the colored ball puzzle. I want to go check the numbers. I have no idea what to do with the sliders, and the hint might be in that office. But you know what? I'm actually gonna I'm gonna go back. We're gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay on Jungle Island here, and I want to do that animal puzzle. Let's see if we can do it. I can't look at my menu while I'm in here. It's like a controllable loading screen, basically. We shall see. But I want to check, yeah, the strike force compensations. That's that note that I have with these numbers. And there was other stuff in that lab that I didn't really figure out what to do, and like I didn't know what to do with it. I think it's there to kind of teach you how to do that final puzzle. So, Solar Shine in the comments also mentioned, excuse me, that I have to go back there and I missed something. I should double check the papers and stuff on the table. So, we'll do that in a second. But can I get out of this glass box of emotion, please? Okay. So, the animal puzzle. It's all the way down. Under the water? Like, I can't remember how I got there. I think it was via the sub. Let's go to the, go to the submarine, I guess. And how do I get to the submarine again? I remember going, like, I've got to get to the submarine, and then it's one of the nodes on the submarine track that I need to go in to get to that animal puzzle, right? Okay. All these things are turned off. These things can light up, and I'm pretty sure there's a puzzle here as well. Maybe it's the door. Is there? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, like this guy lighting up the torches there makes it seem like I don't remember what. There was like an order to this, but I don't remember what it is. Whatever. I'm not gonna light this. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Oh. Do I have to turn them all on, maybe? No. Yeah, there's some puzzle there. Whatever. I'm over it. So, where is the... Where's the sub? Is it here? It is here. How did I get there? It was up through there. I think I went through that prisoner thing, right? I think it was there. Okay. So I want to go here. I think that's right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's, yeah, we're at the last node now. We want to go to the first one, right? That's right. Oh. Good. Sometimes it takes me on a long, convoluted route to get to where I want to go. Okay. And then we call this down. And then we have to push the middle one to go up, right? Because there's like a delay on the middle one. Okay, good. Up we go. And then we go through the secret door here. I think there was another way to get through here, but I don't remember what it was. And then... there we go. Okay, and then there's a side door. I think this is yes. Okay. Oh, all right. Now let's try this. So we've got this thing was first. So I don't know what this is. Looks like a helicopter. The helicopter is number 1. The tree is number 2. And then I don't know, emu. So helicopter, tree, emu, fish, aphid. Helicopter, tree, emu, fish, aphid. Helicopter is that? Looks like the helicopter thing. Yeah, yeah. So helicopter and then tree. I mean, this is the one that looks most like a tree. It's not a tree, it's this, but it looks like a tree. So like, helicopter, tree, and then this was number 3. And then number 4 was the fish, and then the aphid. Yeah, aphid's there. Yeah, none of these other symbols are gonna work. So fish, then aphid, right? And that did not do it. Shit. Did I do it wrong? Nothing happened. This is 4, this is 5. We weren't sure if that was 2, so that might not be 3. So I might have gotten those mixed up. This is 1. And this is, yeah, this is that frog-looking thing. That's the aphid, the fish. Okay, so I'm gonna try these two, the tree and the bird in the opposite order. So I don't know how to. How do I put them back down? Can I not bring? I can't pull these down. Can I try again? Is there a button to reset them? Oh. Oh, there's 6? Wait a minute. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to take a screenshot. There's 6 animals? Am I missing one? What the hell? Oh, this is ridiculous. So I still have to find another one of these stupid things? I don't know. I don't know where the last one is. I think there's 6. I'm missing one. That's why as soon as I pushed another one of those tiles, they all reset. Well, that makes sense. So that probably why it wasn't working there. Oh, that is so ridiculous. I could do this by trial and error, but that's gonna be tedious. What is the one that I'm missing here? I mean, it doesn't matter. I won't know which one. Where's the location? I'm trying to think of where I saw those totems. I think I've been to all the ones that I know of, so I don't know. If there's another one that I'm missing, I have no clue where it is. They're all on Jungle Island, though, right? And I found 5 of them. Were they all on Jungle Island here? I think they were, right? They were all on Jungle Island. Oh yeah, that was, yeah, looking up the grate. That was Jungle Island. That was the reflection in the water. And that was the forest, and that was outside. They were all on Jungle Island. Is there one that I'm missing on Jungle Island? I thought oh, there was one. Oh yeah, no. It was this one. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot about this one. This is number 3. Oh, I just realized I have it sitting here. So wait, is this 6 then? Oh, if that, okay, so this is 6. Oops. That's what's going on. Okay, my bad. Right, I have this one sitting here. I totally forgot because this one looks so different. Yes, of course. Okay, so helicopter frog, tree bug, this weird thing. So let's try this again. Helicopter frog. And then tree bug. And then the weird starfish looking, not starfish, I don't even know what to call it. This, some kind of stingray, I don't know. Okay, so that's 3. And then the next 3 were fish, aphid, bird. Let's try that. Fish, aphid, bird. So, fish, aphid, and the bird. Where's the bird? Here. Okay. No. Okay. So again, I'm not sure the number on this. So why don't we try switching this to 2 and this to 6? The only other number I wasn't sure of was this. So maybe it's the tree last. So we'll go frog, helicopter, bird, and then that stingray fish. Okay. So frog, and then we go bird, and then we go stingray fish thing. And then it's the fish, aphid, and that would make the last one the tree, right? Fish, aphid, tree? Oh, God. I don't know this one. I thought this was 2, but I wasn't sure. I wish I had labeled the stupid. Yeah, that's 3. So that's that one. This is this one. So what is this? So I have, let me see. I have a sheet with the numbers here that I wrote down. Hold on. Let me open this. Oh, but I don't know the stupid these Denis numbers or whatever. I don't know. One of the people's numbers. Yeah, this. That's 1. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's 5 in one of the languages, and then I don't know what that means. I never decoded this stuff. So does it just correspond? So this is 5, that's 5? But that's south and then northeast, which I don't have. South northwest is 5. Maybe south northeast is 6. That would make this 6. Northeast northwest is 4. Northeast is 3. One, two, three, four, five. A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, this is 3. So that's 3. We know that's 3. Northeast northwest is 4. No. Hold on. The cross is 6. This is 6. So northeast northwest is 6. Which is which one? This? Oh, that's 6, not 4. Hold on. That's where I'm miscalculating here. That's 6. That's 3. That was this one. This is this one. This is this one. So northeast and south? I don't know what that is. Or is that this? I think that's this one. How did I get to 5 here? How did I know this one was 5? God damn it. I should have taken a picture of the stupid totem or whatever. Oh, it's so goddamn annoying. I think I have to go back to this spot and take a picture of these. I think this is this one, and I don't know what that means. And this is 3, which goes with that. So how did I get to 5 for this? Maybe I just guessed that it was 5? We have 6, we have 3, we have 1 for sure. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Number system. Northeast and south. I mean, northeast is 1. South, northwest is 5. And this is 3. So it makes sense that, like, if this is 3 and this is 5, then one south-facing segment means 2, because that would make this 5, right? 2 plus 3. So if that's 3, this is 5, then one facing south must be 2. And we know this is 1. So 1 and 3. So northeast, northwest should be 4. Is that right? Why is this? But northeast, northwest is 6. Doesn't make any sense. If this is 6, you know this is 3. Is this 3 and 3? Is 6? 3 plus 3? 3 plus bottom is 5. Yeah. And this is 1. So how do you get 6? It doesn't make sense. This is where I thought I understood how this works, but I don't. Each one of these segments is not equal to anything. It's just, I don't know. It depends what direction it's facing, I guess, gives it a value. If this is 1 and this is 3, this should be 4, but it's 6. So I don't understand how that can be 6. But it is. Three. So what is this? Northeast and south. I have no clue. Northeast and south. Northeast is 1. South is maybe 2. But that doesn't make northeast and south equal 3. This is 3. I'm gonna Google the Riven number system or whatever. I already wrote down the one of them, but I just want the other stupid one, whatever it's called. Okay. This is 4 apparently. Great. Thank you. 4, 6, 3, 4, 6. We know this is 1, 2, and 5. So I can just alternate these two, 2 and 5. I'll try 1 with 2, and then I'll try 1 as 5 here. No. What am I saying? I don't know how I don't know how I figured out that this was 5. I could have been wrong. I wish I had taken a picture of the stupid thing here. Was that for this though? These two were connected, I said, right? So that means this is 4, that's 3, this is 6, and that's 1. So 2 and 5. So this could be 2. And that could be 5. So 1, 2, 3. So helicopter, bird, starfish. Okay, let's try that. So helicopter, and then we'll do bird, and then the stingray. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is the tree, 5 is the aphid, 6 is the fish. So tree, aphid, fish. Try that. Aphid, fish. Oh, that worked. Yes. Okay. Whoa. 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 A book. Whoa, what the hell is happening? Okay. I lined that up and now I'm disappearing here. I'm not sure where it's taking me. Whoa. What am I supposed to do here? Whoa!
Hello.
No, no! What? They just dart me? Oh my god, what the hell is happening? What? Where are you taking me? What is that place? These the locals? Guys, we can talk about this, okay? You don't need to be blowing darts at in my face. Oh boy, what did I do? I got myself captured? Okay. I just saw a message pop up saying a warm welcome. I got a Steam achievement. Arrive on Tay. So this is Tay? Oh, they still let me keep my lens, apparently. What? Oh, okay. Hi?
Katarina e now da saya palo. Yapa ay manay yalepo. Mil tisay. Bekaretere wirape yelo kene falapo. Tisay. Why te fulupe? Now Katarina ne. Wisi fa polo ya sepe yai.
Nice to meet you too. Okay. Can I just... Okay, Did I just open? I write quickly from my prison. Along with this journal, I've instructed Nella to return the book that the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will wish to use it, though he will undoubtedly be suspicious. Once he is out of the way, you'll still need the combination to release me. I'm told he keeps it somewhere in his outpost on 233. Then I assume we're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't attempt it before I'm released, Catherine. 233, I don't know where that is. Nella. Nella must be like a local who's helping her, right? Oh, it's been 1 week since I linked to Riven, and I'm still reeling from the changes I've witnessed. Even before my eyes could adjust, the smell of my homeland embraced me. The sweet salt air was instantly familiar, but the scene that soon resolved was not. As I stood there, struggling to make sense of what I was seeing, a violent clang sounded, and bars appeared before me. It was then that I must have been darted, for my memory after is cloudy. A Rivenese man, shabbily dressed in militaristic attire, was shouting something at me. He seemed to be attempting to speak Denis, but his grasp of the language was so poor that I could not make out his words, and then the world went dark. Many voices passed until at last I awoke to a familiar face. Etty! After all this time, she's still as warm and kind as ever, and yet the years have clearly wounded her, as they've wounded everyone whose world became a prison when Gen was trapped here. Everything is tinged with pain and loss, even Ettis's bright smile, though she does her best to hide it. A desperate urgency, squelched by unfettered fears, seethes beneath her cordial veneer. When Atris and I left Gen here, all those years ago, I was haunted by visions of what had become of my people, and how they might have come to suffer under his rule. So Atris, she's a local, and she went along with him through the books, and learned that her world is just one of many, etc. But the injustices I imagine were nothing compared to the atrocities that have actually come to pass. The following is a chronicle of what I've learned, a record of all that's happened, should I no longer be here to tell it. The moiety. It seems the confrontation that led to Gen's entrapment on Riven was witnessed by some of the Rivenese. But their interpretation of the event was skewed, no doubt due to Gen's overinflated view of himself. Atris and I had hoped that stripping him of his ability to link to other worlds might lead people to conclude that his claims of godhood were false. But it appears the opposite has come to pass. If Gen was a god, and we had vanquished him, then we must be greater gods. It was thus assumed that my absence was only temporary, and that I would surely return one day to set the world right again. Thus the moiety, the name they adopted after Gen's disparaging use of the term, were born, sworn enemies of Gen, and devotees of me. Oh, that's the moiety. I had no inkling of this misconception about myself until 2 days ago. Though in hindsight it makes perfect sense given the way I've been treated. For their part, they naturally assumed an omniscient deity might be well aware of their own divine status, so there was no need to inform me. I only finally pieced it together during a recent underground gathering where they reenacted their version of the story of my life, a riveting tale that culminated with the confrontation between Atris, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated to such grandiose proportions that I found it hard at times to suppress my laughter. And yet this myth has also given them the courage to stand against Gen. And the hope that they might someday be delivered from the relentless inhumanities of his authoritarian rule. Even so, the fact that I am the one who has been cast as their savior, an omnipotent being who would one day return to Riven, overthrow Gen, and lead them to a new paradise, is deeply unsettling. I would do anything to free my people from this hellish existence, but I'm not who they think I am. How, though, can I dissuade them from this notion without also crushing their hopes? As Gen's power grew, so did the moiety, and in order to evade his persecution, for he would wipe them all out in an instant if he could, they had to become more and more adept at concealing themselves. They make use of a network of caves that so far he has failed to discover, but I fear it's only a matter of time before they're found out. Yeah, the secret passage into the rebel linking room with the puzzle. 3 bolu bust me lit. Oh, that's with the sticks. Okay. So there's one side with 4. That's where the window is that looks outside. So the one on the left of the window, far left, and then far right on each other cluster. Or I guess, no, if I'm facing this way, then it's all the way left. If I'm facing south, then it's left. Okay. 3 bolu bust me lit. Yeah, to get into there. Okay, I think I know how to get in there now. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Okay. Further jeopardizing their existence is the fact that the moiety absolutely refuse to sever their ties with those who have sided with Gen. The two factions thus live in together in surprising harmony, their overarching sense of cultural unity appearing to outweigh the schism, at least for now. Wow. I heard today that Father and Enant were inducted into Gen's labor force. I so longed to see them, but a dimness shrouded Etis's face so abruptly when I asked of them that it left me hesitant to press the matter further. I must know the truth eventually, but I fear the news will not be good. From the moment of their inception, the moiety have sought to disrupt Gen's plans at every turn, sabotaging his constructions, stealing from his precious stockpiles, and keeping an ever-watchful eye on his every move. They shroud themselves with dark coverings and delight in the fact that their enemies are often frightened by their wraith-like appearance and their almost preternatural ability to wreak havoc without detection or consequence. It was in the course of one of these forays that I was fortuitously rescued when I first linked to Riven. I shuddered to think what might have become of me had that scout not been there to intervene. Gen will certainly be hunting for me now, no doubt. Furious at his guard's failure to detain me, he must be even angrier, though, at the loss of the linking book he surely assumes I brought with me. That I was deceived into linking into Riven without a way back is a bitter yet fortunate fact, for it may well have meant the death of us all had a path to Nynaeve fallen into his destructive hands. So she came in without a book to leave, yeah. When he finally discovers that I came here empty-handed, he'll be angrier still. That is some consolation, at least. Okay. I've glimpsed the final breath of a dying age. A tiny blade cuts the void, the white hole divided, again and again, dipped in black. The nib drips red, the art of genocide. Today I ventured above ground to see for myself what has become of the island. I hoped it wouldn't be as bad as the moiety had reported. It was worse. Having lived with it for so long, the Rivenese have become inured to the steady decay around them. But I was devastated. As we wound our way through the underbrush, I found myself once again breathing in my youth, the ocean air transporting me back in a matter of seconds. But as my eyes again took hold, the warmth of those memories vanished, and I was left with nothing but numbness. We had reached a bluff that had not been there the last time I visited my home. Riven, which was once one island, had split into 5 distinct pieces. Oh, it used to be one island, that have since drifted apart at an astonishing rate. 4 of these have been claimed by Gen as his exclusive domain. Only those who have sworn their loyalty to him are ever allowed to access them. From my vantage point at the edge of the trees, I could see 3 of them. So the jungle island is the only one that he doesn't control. Now blighted with Gen's monomaniacal constructions, right? And that's why Jungle Island doesn't have any of those constructions, right? These islands are closely guarded. Oh, it does, though. It's got the submarine. Yeah, it does have a bunch of constructions, though. These islands are closely guarded and pose great personal risk to the moiety, though that hasn't kept them from doing whatever they can to thwart Gen's endeavors there. Oh, and she's got, yeah, Jungle Island. There's the main island. Survey Island. What is that? Prison Island? The fourth island I could not see, as it has crept away to some distance and now lies concealed by fog. The moiety said that Gen originally governed from this small island, living and working in a protected space he built for himself atop the stump that remains where the great tree used to stand. The only surviving forest is located here, on the largest island, where the village also remains. This island was ostensibly intended to be the province of the people, but it too has been irrevocably marred by Gen's oppressive intrusions. Yeah. Words fall, brittle brown leaves masquerading as green should never have held. Lives both bloomed and as yet unseeded. I feel nothing today. I'm an outcast among outcasts, the diaspora of a dying world. Despite my repeated protestations, the moiety continue to treat me differently, their desperate need precluding any dissuasion from the belief that I am some sort of messiah come to save them. They misconstrue my every move as a validation of their faith, whispering of how I walked the island, bold and unafraid, mistaking my outrage at the island's devastation for bravery. But I am afraid, for I know something that the moiety do not, the underlying reason for the island's accelerated decay. Gen wrote this world, and so it will fail, as all of Gen's ages ultimately fail. I must make the moiety understand this, but I cannot talk to Etty. There were brief moments, soon after my arrival, when my divine status was forgotten and I was simply Catram again. Yeah, Catherine is her English name, but she was a local, right? But they're almost non-existent now. There's one person, however, who seems immune to these fallacious notions. Nella. Her gaze has never faltered whenever I've dared hint at the uncomfortable truth. I feel I could trust her to bear the full brunt of it. Yen is making books. How did I not know this until now? Atris and I knew he would likely attempt it, as he has adopted the paranoid practice of writing all of the necessary materials into his ages. He's been exploiting the natural resources and the people of Riven as fodder for his mad pursuit to further his colonialist ideals. Thankfully, it sounds as if he has not yet succeeded. As painful as it's been, the fact that I've returned to Riven at this crucial juncture is fortuitous. The age is crumbling, my people are suffering, and if Gen succeeds in securing his freedom, other worlds will suffer the same. The moiety are looking to me. I may only be mortal, but I have to do something. Oh yeah, this is on the very first island, right? Been a long time since my last entry. There's much to tell. It was hard to recognize, but I found the Starfisher. It's located on what Gen refers to as his Temple Island. Though the moiety prefer to use the Rivenese word Alapo, which means water pool. They've thus taken to referring to the void itself as Alaturan Pool of Stars. It is the very fissure that allowed Atris and me to escape this age without leaving a linking book behind us, though it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron. Right, several derelict devices from that time remain mounted to its surface, including a hatch with a windowed viewport, a large telescope, and the mechanical lift that was used to install it. The combination to which was acquired by the moiety a long time ago. Oh! Is that the combination? Oh, sorry, not Windows. I want to go screenshot. That's in the main island. A hatch with a windowed viewport, a large telescope. So this is the Fisher Temple Island. Yeah, that's the big golden dome. They're talking about the elevator inside, right? Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 numbers? I don't know anything where it requires me to put in 10 things. That's weird. They briefly considered reopening the fissure. Thankfully, they decided against it. Had they attempted it back then, the results might well have been catastrophic. Were they to do so today, it would certainly mean the end of Riven. I'm told that in the days immediately following Gen's confinement on Riven, he attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the stars beneath the fissure, for he had seen the Mist Book fall from Atris's hands into that very same space. To this end, he sacrificed several poor souls, alleged transgressors of the law, by throwing them into the hatch so he could observe their fate. It said they did not die, but what becomes of them remains a mystery. And that original fissure is no longer alone. New ruptures have appeared in recent years at various locations around the islands. In some instances, the moiety were able to get to glimpse the breaches before Gen and his minions moved in to contain them. Their descriptions support my suspicion that the forces that are tearing Riven apart are more than merely geological. Yeah, and we saw that tear in the space-time fabric kind of thing on Jungle Island, and then when we came back later, it was sealed up under iron, right? More troubling, however, is that Gen is not simply containing these rifts, but is somehow using them to travel between the islands, yeah. And that he has also reportedly devised a way to harvest the energies from the expanse for some as yet unknown purpose. How like him to wantonly exploit for his own selfish gain that which he does not understand. The starfield beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, as hospitable to life as a flowing river. That is how Atris described his brief time within the expanse before he linked out, leaving his mist book adrift within it. He was never able to conclude upon its nature, but I cannot help but feel that there must be some greater pneuma behind it? I don't know what that word means. Something I should have mentioned earlier, one of the colossal blades that appeared in the course of our escape from Riven, the great dagger that stands at one end of the fissure, has been adopted by the moiety as a symbol, as an emblem of their struggle. They have their own explanation as how it came to be, of course, but their choice is more apt than they know, as that dagger, along with the other blades, was a manifestation of my rage at the desecration that Gen had already wrought upon my world. I haven't told the moiety that I wrote it into this age, as I fear that would only fuel their overestimation of me, but I cannot deny it pleases me to have inadvertently provided them with such a fitting symbol for their cause. So she wrote this age? My limited encounters with Get's followers have been discouraging. Gen's followers. Whenever I have attempted to engage them, they've fled from me. I heard an interesting tale from the moiety last night, which may help to explain this. Soon after we trapped Gen on Riven, he claimed that it was he who had been responsible for the Great Blades, summoning them as a preemptively punitive reminder of the obeisance he expected. In the village circles, it is told that this act marked the beginning of a period of restitution, at the end of which, provided they had proven their devotion to him, they would be delivered unto a new and better existence. I will continue my attempts to intervene on their behalf. Cage has finally failed. Gen is free. My sources have confirmed that Gen has managed to create a functional linking book. In fact, he had done so before my arrival, but kept this accomplishment so well hidden that only his closest acolytes were aware of it. I'm keeping with his callous regard for the worlds he creates. He has simply named this age 233. So that's what she was talking about earlier. 233. It is not yet unknown whether he has, or it is not yet known whether he has written others. I've also just learned that years ago a moiety scout managed to steal a book that was an early failure that Gen had intended to destroy. It was largely complete but didn't work. I wasn't told about it until now because they thought it was useless. Gen struggled for decades, but he could never get a conventional linking book to work. Then one day, he began construction on a cumbersome mechanical solution, a complex array of devices designed to harness the energies of the starry expanse and use them to suppress his book's inherent flaws. The design phase was chaotic and often dangerous. The moiety tell of tremendous explosions as Gen sought to contain and wield forces that he knew little to nothing about. But he is nothing if not determined, and eventually he was able to use this enormous crutch to link to another age. I can't deny his brilliance, but it is an abominable solution, brutish and overwrought, and all but entirely unnecessary. I've studied the potentially burned book that the moiety took from him, the partially burned book. Although he sought retribution for the affront, he appears to have been otherwise untroubled by the theft, no doubt assuming the book would be useless in the moiety's hands. But I can see what they could not. The book may yet be salvageable. The age the book describes is wholly unsuitable as a home for the moiety, but I think it can be modified. I will dream. And that's where we are now. This is World 233. So she wrote this. She created this big weird globe thing. And then there's the globe thing. And night. I don't know. Something with night. I've nearly finished writing the Moiety's Age. The world as described is harsher and more desolate than they are used to, but they should be able to sustain themselves there. But we'll need a second book. Yen has been spending most of his time on 233 lately, so the danger is less. But getting into his lab will still be difficult. The coming collapse weights the air, blurring my vision both day and night. We must act soon. Something weird happening? Okay. Success! We've secured a second book, though I worry now that Gen will miss it and deduce our plans before we're ready. The descriptive book I prepared as a refuge for the rebels is useless unless I can find a way to correct its inherent flaws. Gen's massive machine mainly functions to manipulate the energies within the expanse. It serves its purpose, but its excess seems unwarranted. The Rivenese have long used crystalline substrates as an elegant means to manipulate light. If I could just find the right material. Last night's dreams have delivered me a perilous plan. I will unite this substance into the new Moiety Age. Write this. I will write this substance. What substance is this? Okay. If we could temporarily access Gen's apparatus, we could use our book to link to this new age and search for the crystal. Someone would then have to carry the book back to safety once the link was made. If it fell into Gen's hands, all would be lost. When Gen links to 233, one of his acolytes always remains to shut down the device. We'll have to get to him before he can do so, which means we'll only have one chance before they're alerted to our presence. Everything's ready. I've written the material into the new age, and I've prepared the second linking book as a return path to Riven. Of course, it too suffers the same deficiencies as all of Gen's books, so it won't work unless it's augmented. Once I'm in the new age, I'll have to locate the crystal and adapt it to heal the gateway image, which should render the book functional. I can then use the second linking book to return to Riven with more of this material. It's risky, but if all goes well, the Moiety and any others we can convince to join them will finally have an escape before Riven collapses. God, this is so convoluted. I can't help but laugh at the absurdity of this plan. I sound like Atris. Should I fail to return, it will likely mean the end of my life, but my only real fear is for my people. Everyone assures me they have complete faith that I will accomplish my task and lead them to a better world. That's the fulfillment of the prophecy after all. But underneath they are just as tense and fearful as I am. What will become of them if I do not return? Will they perish here on Riven? Or attempt to follow me through this new book to an unknown fate? I don't know what to tell them. Against all odds, it is done. We have already evacuated most of our members to this new age, which the Moiety have named Tay. Yeah, that's where I am now. The world is more beautiful than I'd anticipated, so I'm pleased. The Rivenese have been liberated at last. They stand beneath the open sky, unafraid, dazzled by their freedom. They're happy. But there's still much to be done. The age is still vulnerable. The only way to completely protect it from Gen is to destroy the books once everyone is safely in Tay. I'm hesitant to bring this up with the Moiety until they've had a chance to acclimate themselves to the new world, as it would mean they would be forever exiled from the only home they've ever known. So she wants to shut down the way here, yeah. Now I'm eager to sever my own connection, and my only path back to my life and family on Mist. But for the greater good it must be done. For the moment we're safe, but our activities could arouse Gen's suspicions at any moment. We can't delay. I will return to Riven tomorrow to resume my attempts to persuade any remaining holdouts to join the others in Tay. For now, though, I must rest. So, yeah, she eventually, I guess we're here, so she obviously created the book. She gets them to this new world, Tay. She goes back to bring over more refugees, and she gets caught. And now she's in prison on Prison Island, right? That's Catherine. Okay, holy cow. And then this is the original book. Okay. So this is Tay. Oh. Hi guys. You like the new place? Your new digs look, well, they look like something. Hey buddy. Not a society of talkers, I see. Okay, okay. Let's go up this way. No? Okay. Oh, that's her. This is a little shrine they're offering. That's Catherine. They worship her. They think she's a god, right? Hey, buddy. May I? Okay, great. No? No? Okay. Not through there. Everybody wants to get a look at the stranger. Fine. Eyeball me. See if I care. I'm used to it. Do I look weird to you? It's definitely an elevator. What happens if I... Can I push the... No? You're gonna cut me with that pizza slicer? Okay. I guess we're going this way. Dear God. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, it's a book. Oh, this takes me back. That's gonna take me back to that puzzle room. So, what was all that? That's just for story? For exposition? I guess so. Huh. Okay. I thought, I don't know what I thought. I thought maybe I would meet Catherine at some point, but no, she's still on Prison Island. So I've got to go back. I've got to do that final puzzle now and get that, that stupid, the lights and everything and get the stupid, the, what do you call them? Sliders? Oh, yeah. So I'm back. And there's the book. So I can go to Tay here, I guess. Interesting. Okay. And that's their secret way. Now, Geth is probably looking for that, but... I want to try this. So let's see. I should know how to do this now. If I go this way, right? I can open this again from the other side, which will be really nice. Okay, let's let it close. Oh yeah, they're flashing. Oh, they were totally flashing. Yeah. But okay, turn off. Thank you. So it was left, left, left. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Okay. So let's go to the... I want to go to Survey Island here. Fastest way to do that is probably just go through the interdimensional starry expanse here, right? So let's go back over here. Go back up to that machine. Okay, now I can get out of here, right? Interesting. So let's go to Survey Island. We'll take another look at Geth's lab there, and then... Or I keep calling him Geth. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and one of the villains from one of the planes a long time ago, his name is Geth. Gen and Geth are so similar. I keep calling Gen Geth by accident. Okay. Waiting for that white line to come around. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's go over to Survey Island. We're gonna take a look at his lab, see what's going on there. I need to find something to help me figure out where to position those sliders. I think the colored balls should match the other colored ball picture there. And I know each color corresponds to a different island. I think I figured that out as well. But I don't know. I don't know how to adjust those sliders at the top. It's a mystery to me. So let's go to the main hub here in the middle. I think I have to go down twice here. Okay. Oh. Can we, Okay, that seems a little... We could have gone the other way. Never mind. Right. Now you just have to twist back. Okay. And I remember the Survey Island is the horizontal eyes closed thing. That's vertical eyes closed. There it is. Okay. Let's go to this one. This should be Survey Island. Okay. And we'll head out here. Neo's coming to say hi. Good boy, bud. I don't normally feature Neo on my YouTube videos, but since he's here and he's super cute, here you guys can say hi to him as well. There he is. How you doing, bud? You be a good boy. We're gonna go soon. I promise. We're gonna go very soon. Don't worry. Not yet, though, bud. Not time for a walk yet. Okay? No. No. Don't look at me like that, bud. Not time to go yet. Okay? Not time to go yet, okay? Just wait. Just wait, bud. Okay? Be a good boy. I know. Alright. Waiting for these loading screens. He wants to go for a W-A-L-K. I can't say that word right now or he will lose his mind. Neo, we can't go right now, bud. Come on, you know. You know it's not time yet. Okay, we'll leave Neo there while we're playing, I guess. Okay, so we are on Survey Island, right? We're on Survey Island. And where was the lab? I need to access... It was on Survey Island, right? I'm pretty sure. How did I get there? That's the puzzle area. I've got to go all the way down. Oh, maybe it was the... Yeah, let's do that combination again here. Hold on. It's... the 2 in the top right. Okay, yeah. Okay. There we go. I think this is the right way. Survey Island. Wait a minute, no, it was on Boilerworks Island, wasn't it? Where's that stupid lab? I think it's the Boilerworks Island. I'm an idiot. This is not, yeah, this is not where I want to go. I'm an idiot. It's not Survey Island, it's Boilerworks? The Boilerworks Island, that's where he's got his lab. My bad. I forget where that room was. For some reason I thought it was here. This might be faster. There was a rail car here. Yeah, that's Boiler Works. Yeah, that's the Boiler Works Island. Yeah, let's just take this rail car there, right? Can I? Yeah, okay. Soon, but not yet. Not yet. Okay. Let's go to Boiler Works. I think this is, yeah, this is gonna take us to the Boiler Works Island, I'm pretty sure. Bam. Alright, back to Boiler Works. Yeah, here we go. I don't know why it always takes... Yeah, it takes a while to eventually let me out. Okay, perfect. Here's his lab. You know what? We've done a few things here. Maybe I should save it just because I never know with this game. If it reloads or if it crashes and I get stuck somewhere and I have to reload, that'll be a nightmare. Okay, so here's the Power Stone thing. So there were a couple pieces of paper. The counterintuitive aspect of fire marbles that a greater strike force does not always yield maximum energy output never ceases to amaze me. And then it says optimal strike force base value scratched out. It's like something was ripped off here between that piece and this piece. This is the one I took a picture of. Is that still the same? I don't even know. I took a picture and then it changed because they updated the game apparently, which is absolutely ridiculous, but there's my original and it looks the same, right? Yeah, it is the same. Good. Okay, we can delete that then. So I use this to try and figure it out, and it makes no sense. So I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I'll look at some of the other stuff that was here. Last week, one of my acolytes caught a rebel. Yeah, this doesn't matter. This is just the totem. Yeah, this was... Yeah, this is the missing totem. So this is the one for that animal puzzle, but I don't need it anymore. And now I'm lost. This is Geth's journal. Talking about the breakup of Riven and how he's gonna stop it. So yeah, these two factions, the moiety and then the other people who are loyal to him. This is the 223 age, right? Hold on, I should look up these numbers again. I mean, I have a sheet here. So that is... What number is that? Is that 9? The 99th age? This is the 93rd. It doesn't make sense. I know that the YouTube comments, you know, somebody like people are telling me to come here and look at this again. It still doesn't make any sense to me. A greater strike force doesn't yield the maximum output. Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything. Sure. And this is plus... you know what? Let's just go to our notebook. It's easier. So this is plus 16 minus 7 plus 5. I know the 5 plus 12. Oh, that's 12. And is this 3? Minus 3 yellow. But those numbers don't make any sense. When I'm at the machine, the sliders don't make any sense. And they're not like this. There's 5 of them, right? There's not just one slider here. Ugh. Wow. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, that's powering? Is that powering these lights suddenly? Hold on, let me see. No, the lights are still glowing. There's nothing else here that is relevant. This is about the moiety and the dagger, and then there's nothing in here. Wait a minute. No. Oh, those are the glowing, yeah. I don't know. Oh! Oh, wow. What the hell? on, I never pulled that. Can I manipulate this thing? I can't manipulate this at all. Maybe now? No. Maybe I could put something there? I can't take this ball though. I can't put anything in there. That's not gonna do anything. I don't get it. I don't know. It still doesn't make any sense to me. These numbers are irrelevant because they don't line up at all with the sliders. So the plus 17s and minus 12 and blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. I can't slide the sliders that like that many ticks. Maybe I don't know. Where is the base optimal strike force base value? Maybe this is the base value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 jumps from the edge. 9 steps. Maybe that's the base value. That's where this is telling me. 9. What does 9 look like? Could be that symbol? No, I don't think so. Optimal strike force base value. And then get out of here. Fire marble into a power marble. Jesus Christ, there's so much writing in these books. Natural elements, yada yada. Number 5. Number 5 is special. Okay. The ones most vested with the power of 5 are the most beautiful, the most perfect, and the most structurally sound of the designs. 5. I don't know what all this is. Okay. Talking about plugging the rift. Okay, this is him talking about building that golden dome. Fire marbles. So he turns the fire marble into a power marble. We did that already. They're all power marbles now. The power marbles are what gave him the power to create the linking book. 5 breaches. Five discrete frequency ranges, which will later be recombined for application to the book. So if I've installed the 5 charging stations within the expanse, each one calibrated to view a blank fire marble with a separate band of the total energy needed. And then it sends it to the Great Golden Dome for recombination. Oh. Let me take a picture of that, actually. These are the 5 islands. When I was on the survey island, each island had this kind of weird symbol associated with it, right? So I've imbued each of the marbles with a separate band of energy. This is the age 98. Bleak and barren world. 98 is another triumph. Okay. Spirit sightings. The rebels. It's almost finished writing the 99th age. '98 is already decaying. Oh my god. The Loss of Tumor Men. Okay, so I've decided to break it up. The energy is too great for the fire marbles, so he's broken it up into discrete frequency ranges. Five discrete frequency ranges. What are they, though? Tell me numbers, otherwise this is useless. I mean, these are the ranges, but they're... What is the starting point? 5 discrete ranges. It says here the base value, but it's indecipherable. You're lost. Yeah, there's no special thing on any of this, right? Oh my god. So maybe this is the optimal base, so it's 9, and then you go from up or down from there. This is the optimal base range, 9, and then you go compensation up or down from there. So we've got, you know, plus 17, plus 12, blah blah blah. I wrote them down here, right? Somewhere. Yeah, so we start on 9 and we go plus 16, minus 7, plus 5, minus plus 12, whatever. Let's try. I think that's got to be it, right? Starting from 9, 9 is the base value. That goes back to Forest Island. The other railway from Boiler Works. Is there a railway that I can take? I don't know if there is. Oh, I took the mine cart. Right. How do I get the hell out of here already? Do I have to go to the dome? Maybe I have to go to the dome. Yeah, the bridge is gone. Yeah, I can't get there by railway. Let's go to the dome and we'll jump over to the main island there. And I hope I can finish this off here. I do have to stop soon. And let's go down to this. Go adjust it here. Ugh. I can't do it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it when it's fully... wait, we're on the... Oh. We're on horizontal closed, right? Boop. No. Oh, wait, that was Survey Island. I don't know what Boiler Works is. God damn it. Boiler Works vertical. Okay. Let's kick it. Back to the main island. Let's see if we can figure it out. Come on, baby. Give me the good stuff. Let me get this. I need this. Bring this platform back, and then we're gonna go to the main island, and I better be able to do this puzzle or I'm gonna lose my mind. I think I've got everything I need. I just need to figure out how to configure that puzzle. I know it has something to do with the those strike force compensations. Okay, and we want full eye open. That is the main island, right? Okay. Oh, I don't need to. Yeah. Okay, the main island. Let's go. Here we go. Hopefully that works. Come on. The main island, the final temple, all the pieces are coming together. We've been to the to Tay, where the moiety escaped to. It looks like that's why that village is so deserted. It's only the people who are loyal to Geth, I guess, that still remain. Okay. Oof. Okay, so I need to get to that other side. Gotta rotate these. Want to go that way. I don't know if I can actually do it from here. I might have to go to the other side, keep rotating, I think. Is that right? Yeah, that's not gonna do it. So I want to go that way. Rotate, rotate. Yeah, I can do it from in here, right? Gonna have to rotate this 3 times, I think. 1. 2. Nope, 4 times. 3. This will get us the first entrance, but the second entrance is still to our right. We need the second entrance to come line up with us so that the first entrance is to our left. Yep. 1 more. Or 2? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is that too far? Oh, we're on the right side here. No, that just full circle. Yep. Oh, it's so goddamn frustrating. Okay. Gotta go to one of the entrances on that side, I guess. I thought that would be close enough, but apparently not. Tedium. Okay. Now I've got to go here. Push the button. And this thing has to come around. And getting closer. Thank you, dear God. Okay. One more time, up into the breach. Okay, here's the puzzle. So I have the balls lined up. Now, oh God, what a pain in the ass. Okay, so if I assume 9 is the default, let's just leave red on 9 for now. Oh, I can't even look at my notebook while I'm zoomed in. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go down. I'm gonna have to zoom in, zoom out, look at the notebook, zoom in, zoom out. So, 16 pink, red, blue, green, yellow. So the vertical, that's Boiler Island. Plus 16. And do we think Boiler is pink? Blue, red. Orange. Okay. So pink is plus 16. Minus 7 red, yada yada. Plus 16. So if we assume that 9 is the base starting value, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Is it all the way here? Maybe it's all the way there, plus 16? And then the next one was minus 7. Is that right? I should just write these down. Hold on. Let me open a notepad file real quick here. I'm just going to write this down. So we had plus... why did it close it? There we go. Plus 16 is pink. I'll just copy and paste that. That's easier. Okay. Assuming my calculations are correct... Plus 16 for pink. It's all the way at the top. Minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then plus 5 for green. Again, starting at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Plus 12 for blue. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The colors are lining up. At least we're not like overlapping, going backwards. 12 for blue, 5 for green, minus 3 for yellow. 1, 2, 3. So it should be here. Is that? Oh. Okay, let's try that. Isn't... What's supposed to happen now? Nothing happened. I feel like something's supposed to light up right here or something, right? Like I'm supposed to push, like if it's correct, I should be able to push a button or something there. Something's still wrong. Oh, I hate this game so much. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? Oh, I just realized we still have the Neo cam on here, don't we? I can turn that off, I think. What are we doing? Am I wrong with these placements? Maybe the colored balls. I think, I don't know, is the strike force compensation correct? It seems like it is. I don't know what that means. I don't even know why I took a picture of that. This, like these are the squares that correspond to the islands, but I don't know which is which. It doesn't. We have the symbols. The symbols should tell us, and then I correspond them with the color. It doesn't make sense to me. It's so stupid. The ball had these balls. There's a pink ball. There's no pink anything here. That's what's so goddamn annoying. We have orange and yellow. And there's no orange and yellow here. There's just yellow. I don't get it. I don't get it. Where's pink? There's no pink. Is that supposed to be this? Then where's red? There are colors that don't even line up. Like, is this supposed to be red or something? Like orange, yellow. Orange and yellow. Like one of these colored balls is not like this is orange and then where's there is no yellow? Like I don't get it. The main island is green. Each of these things correlates to an island, right? Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I don't care about that. I just want to go down. Okay, so let's see. There are 5, so he actually identifies them for me here, right? Okay, so he's got, yeah, if I'm facing this way, the one in the far, like, northeast is, I don't know, what is the single one? So northeast is that one. So that's the vertical eye 3/4 open. Vertical eye 3/4 open. Vertical eye 3/4 open. Vertical eye 3/4 open is Prison Island blue. 1 square. That's the 1 square island, is Prison Island blue. Okay. And then the one directly north of me is the square, the actual square, which is vertical closed. So vertical closed is the square. And that is Boiler Works. Is a square. I don't know what color it is, right? Boiler Works. Is this. But it was broken. So we assumed it was red. Because there are no other red, but there's a yellow and an orange, which makes 0 sense. So maybe this is pink, is the missing color? And then red is one of these that looks terrible. Like, if that's supposed to be red, give me a goddamn break, right? But there's a red and or an orange and a yellow, and there's only one of those colors in the like, look, we've got orange, green, blue, yellow, and orange. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Is the more orange one red? That's atrocious. Are they colorblind? If the devs are colorblind, then I give them a break here. But if that's supposed to be red, is this supposed to be red? Like, look at that. That is terrible. They could have done a much better job with that. Or are they deliberately trying to fuck with us here? Maybe this is red, the forest island? Like, that's the symbol for forest, and there's nothing except a really tiny little red light in the distance. Okay, whatever. So Boilerworks is the square. I don't give a shit. Let's keep just figuring this out, and then so Tetris L is what? Tetris L is horizontal closed. So horizontal closed is Survey Island. Tetris L. And then the one behind me is big block with lip or edge. And that's half, 3/4 closed, horizontal. That's Forest Island is big block with, oops, with lip. Okay, and then behind me is small block with lip. And that's vertical 3/4 close. open? Oh, wait a minute. I'm pointing that way. Oh, it's wide open, yeah. Two, three, four, five. Look at these again. Yeah. And that's the main island. The main island's green and small block with lip. Okay. So when I look at this, I've got Prison Island, small block with lip. Okay, so let's go back up to this. Yeah, now I've got each direction identified, so let's see if we can do this in the same order. Pull this up again. I think I did it. Okay, so let's look at this again. So, in the top right corner, but like how do these balls don't they don't line up with this at all? Am I supposed to put these two in the top right corner equal, like have it be those two? And what, these two are on the bottom and that one's in the top left? Anyway, that's Prison Island in the top right, and then next to it is small block with lip. So small block with lip is main island. Prison Island is where's Prison Island? Blue. Main island is green. So blue is in the top right, and then main island should be right next to it. Small block with lip is main island. Yeah. Okay, so it should be blue, then green here. Blue goes up there. Blue, green, and then small square. Square is Boilerworks Island is pink. So pink should be in the top left. Okay. And then the two on the bottom, I don't know which one's left and which one's right here. Tetris piece and then big square with lip. So Tetris piece is the survey island is orange, and then the big block with lip. No, come on, just stay where I'm scrolling, you piece of shit. Square is Boilerworks. Stay down here. Big block with lip is forest. So big block with lip and Tetris piece. So orange and red, right? Which makes sense. I just don't know which one's which. Hold on, let me look at this again. I mean, if I go left to right, so Tetris piece on top, big block on bottom. So orange on top. Yeah, that's the way I have it. Okay, and then the compensations I think I got correct, so we're going to leave those the same. Maybe just this order was wrong. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. Go down. Has anything changed? Nope. Oh. I don't know. I don't get it. I think I've got the compensations correct if I'm basing it on the base number of 9. I think that's correct. Let's try switching the bottom two, the orange and the red one, and see if that changes anything. Oh! There it is! Oh my god, we did it. Yes! Whoa. Oh, now we're firing on all cylinders. Oh yeah. That charged up the book. Ooh. A new world. Spraying some sparklies here. Holy crap, I think we did it. Yes. Oh my god, I just had to flip those last two. I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, if this doesn't work, I don't know what I can do here. I'm so lost, but it worked. Holy crap, that was an ordeal. Now what? Break free of the confines of the Fifth Age. Where are we? Oh! Is that him? Is that Gen? I don't like the look of that instrument he's holding. Well, hello, sir. You dast...
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen.
You are primitive.
I am Gen.
You're barbaric.
I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now.
Oh yeah, it's all fake news,
Not that
I'm sure.
My son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that...
Atris? It's his son.
I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. Great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son.
Yeah, you're sick.
Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Oh? Prove it.
Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one.
You know, do you have to smoke in front of me? Like, you shouldn't smoke in front of somebody and not
sorry,
offer
this
them
is
any?
all
You getting
the
high right
that
now?
It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer.
Oh? You got any of that Gadoge? Pass that around.
Atris's
No?
choice of
Okay.
punishment has been
Just
hard on the
continue
people of Riven.
teasing me.
Many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years.
No kidding.
According to my most recent measurements, it appears that the Fifth Age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish.
Yeah.
It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean,
Well,
the natives here are a fairly violent
powerless,
people by
maybe.
nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence.
Violent because you were oppressing them.
Upon
Yeah.
Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably.
Oh, here we go.
It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them.
Like you.
As far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atris desires it.
Well, it is his wife. It's your daughter-in-law,
He
dude.
desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state.
A recent state? What might that be?
Which
Worship?
brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may.
You get your goddamn hands off me.
Thank you.
Okay, well, you know what? I didn't want to give that to him, but... okay. You gotta sit here while he reads the whole book. Nice little place you got for yourself here, huh? So he made it to this other world. This must be 223? World 223 is where he escaped to, right? I see his power stones over there. He must have a book somewhere, right? I see a fat book there. Oh. He's thinking. And I can't really interact with anything here. Oh, he's having an epiphany.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Where? Why would I ever do what this guy wants? Where is he? Like, that's the book I just gave him. So where? Oh, I got an achievement for immediately acquiescing to him. Maybe I should have resisted a little bit longer. I made it. The game made it seem like I couldn't. Hi. What am I, in a pod or something here? What? I have no clue what's going on. I don't even know if I had any other options. I guess I could have done nothing and maybe there was more dialogue there and I just stand there staring at him for a while and see what happens. I don't know, maybe I should have done that. What? I'm standing where he was standing 2 seconds ago. Book's empty. I have a puff of that or what? No? Like, this doesn't look like... These worlds are so barren. All of them seem totally lifeless, right? Ooh. There is an opening on this thing, but I can't get this thing to rotate. A ladder going down. A lever. Oh, I can't rotate this now. Oh. It's a music box. Okay. I can head outside. That's the way he came up to me here. Wonder what this does. That was the book I used to come here, right? Okay, before we leave, I'm gonna go down. I want to see what's down here. So we're in... Yes. Oh. Like, this is where God sleeps? This is it? This is where you've been? A tiny cell? Like... I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she's also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fisher Plateau cage, just as I'd surmised, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels. He? Oh, the guard, yeah, who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded, and actually witnessing someone link in after all this time, that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel happened to be nearby, the damnable luck of it. That's what happened to me as well when I arrived, right? He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact that I find hard to believe, but if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. So yeah, she came here with no book. We knew that already from her journal. While I'm sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that cage has ever caught, I'm also filled with hope, as she may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction, but I fear that unless I'm able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of resurrecting that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I'm halfway there. If not, then she's trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can only assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it's crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. The Great Wark is that fish. The villagers have been difficult to manage in the wake of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that's kept them in line. But I know how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be. I would have captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Wow. So he's feeding them to fish as a threat? The search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and were thus unable to glean any of the underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that so much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the glorious future I had planned for them, this conflict would not exist. The minds of the children, however, are much more malleable. With the proper tutelage, they have developed a more appropriate posture toward the culture that has given them their lives. So that's why he was indoctrinating, yeah, in the classroom there. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I'm quite careful that more gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future in the way that Catherine did, yeah. How foolish I was to think that she could wield such knowledge responsibly, but it was quite clear that my own son could not. Yeah, because she knows about the books and everything else as well. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. Atris, whatever his name is. I should have never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned from him, he had already been poisoned to all thoughts of aiding me in my noble mission. Perhaps that was the only way she could soften the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of the entire civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. He blames her. She did seem to love my father and our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Denis became the catalyst for their demise. If I'm able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new and stronger era of prosperity might someday come to pass. I've been increasingly beset by images from the past these last few weeks. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild. Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I cannot bear to think of him for long. It is too much. I was too young to see such things. I have her. Late last night I received word that Catherine had been apprehended while attempting to persuade some of the villagers to join her. Yeah, this is when she came back. I lost a few men in the process, but I would have gladly paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been imprisoned in my old office, Prison Island, yeah, where I've been attempting to get. That's where they said he was in the... When he first arrived on this world, the villagers said he took to his office on the stump of the great tree that used to stand there. And that was Prison Island. It was on this giant stump. So yeah, that was his old office. Gain some insight as to the reason for a return. I've had to fight them all, I presume, but constant impulse. Oh, I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows, as she's adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she's a poor liar. I'm now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her willingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they're once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he attempt it? It is likely that his hesitation is due, at least in part, to this dilemma. He doesn't want to go in here to rescue Catherine, because if he brings a book in here and Gen gets a hold of it, then Gen is free. But he wants to get Catherine. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back. Right, there's no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife. Keta. You are the only true kindness I've ever known. Watching you flicker there in the imager, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages. I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Denis. That's me. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. That's right, when I arrived. Yeah, from what little I could decipher of his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage mechanism has been damaged, but that's no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this, but why would he send someone else in his stead? And with a linking book, no less. Yeah, he sent me, right? Surely he would have guessed that I would be waiting for him. Such recklessness is unlike him. Could it be that he's had a change of heart toward me? That after all these years he's finally decided to let his poor old father go? Ha! I know all too well where his loyalties lie. He's only after one thing. Perhaps this stranger should find her. For now I need only wait and observe. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to allow the stranger to roam freely about the islands. In their ignorant probing, they attempted to power the damaged drawbridge from Temple Island, and the entire bridge collapsed. A trivial loss at this point, but it irks me all the same. Had I not yet managed to free myself from that crumbling age, it would have hampered my progress severely. But again, it's no matter now. The day will soon come when I'll be done with Riven forever. So the whole time I was exploring, yeah, he's watching me from this island, basically. And probably linking back, transporting, going back whenever I'm not around, right? Disconcerting news. Last night, a group of maintainers happened upon a lone rebel scout and were able to engage him long enough to learn of a most implausible device. A crystal window. Supposedly capable of amending my linking books. Much the way that my own remarkable system does. But with one slight advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it entirely portable. Crystal window. They're talking about the lens. They could, the lens I'm looking through can amend the linking book? If this outlandish claim is true, then the artifact in question must be something that Catherine fabricated prior to her capture. No doubt from an explicit Denis schematic she brought with her. Oh, she made it. My lens. If only I had access to such a document all these years. The portent of this revelation is deeply troubling. Some years ago, the rebels managed to abscond with a dysfunctional linking book I'd intended to destroy. Yeah, we read about this. The book was never recovered, but once they had sufficiently atoned for this sacrilege, I graciously decided to let the matter slide, thinking that in their inept hands it could do no harm, which is what they assumed. But if Catherine's head has indeed empowered them with such a device, the rebels may well have linked to another age. Yeah, they all got away. It also means that blah is 98. World 98 is no longer safe. This cannot stand. The stranger's the key to all of this. Tracking their movements has given me a good... Oh, finish reading every journal. Okay, that was the last journal. Tracking their movements has given me a good idea of where this rebel linking book and the crystal may be hidden. But before I can deal with that, I must secure the linking book back to Denis. Everything hinges upon that. If I can regain access to my arsenal of resources there, I'll happily leave the whole of Riven to its own dismal future. He needs to secure the linking book back to Denis. Is that the one I brought? Yeah, and gave him? Imager codes. Oh. Keta, Father, Anna. The Imager. Oh. When that first drop came out, it looked like a bullet. Oh. That's his wife, right?
Tagamem, san potegan shem. Vasi.
She's speaking Denis. Keta is 5? Is that 5? Let me check my number sheet again. No. Yeah, 5. Okay, I'm already memorizing the stupid numbers. 5? Oh, and that's 5. Yeah, so that's Keta. And then what did he say? Father is... What are those numbers? Yeah, hold on. So, what is that? 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are father. 2 and 3 and 5 are Anna. So that was Keta. Keta's his love of his life or whatever. Anna, is that his mother? He doesn't call her mother. He hates her, right? He blames her for their collapse, society's collapse. So father is 2 and 3. So what if I turn that off? What if I just go 2? Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. So it's got to be 2 and 3. Okay. But his father, like, can I understand?
Now, my turn. You want to record something so always you will remember.
Is this his father?
What is English for scramape? Scum from above. Your appearance should have inspired us to a better future. What does it mean for us as a people if we cannot embrace worlds outside our own? You were an angel from above.
He's talking to his son
Always
here.
you will be my angel from above.
So this guy's got delusions of grandeur because his father told him he was some kind of angel, a portent of some sort. And then what was the last one? Anna is 2, 3, and 5. Okay.
An angel.
Referring to me.
Your angel. An angel of death.
An angel of death.
The Denis Council knew it. They knew. If I hadn't tried to force my own ideals on your world, you would still be alive. You would still be alive.
Hmm?
I wanted a life full of magic, full of books that bridged worlds, that lit up the darkness like stars. The possibilities were endless.
Hmm.
It's just us now. You'll never have the life you should have had.
Who is she talking to? The guy? The son? This is his mother.
Somehow my love and compassion, it took that. I don't know how. I'm sorry.
Did she say my love and compassion? It took
I'm so sorry.
it took that? Again. Yeah. So she wanted these worlds. The dad wanted it, and then he said, "Did I just sniffle?" Oh. The dad said something about him being a little angel, like the chosen one, like a sign or something here. And then, yeah, the in his journal he wrote his mother is is responsible for their entire civilization being exterminated, or something. So maybe it had to do with the books. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Oh, I didn't mess with this. What is this? Oh! Oh! Oh, that takes me back to Riven. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't explore out here. Let's just run out here real quick and see what's up. So this is where he's been hiding. What a weird world. Nothing over here, I presume. Again, just so lifeless. Yeah, there's a few things, you know, floating around, but no vegetation of any sort, just rocky islands. Oh. Oh, he's caught one of them and he's cooking it? Nice. That's one of the things flying in the air, right? Yeah. I don't imagine I can see signs here. Did he draw that? That looks like one of their totems that I was looking at. Yeah, surrounded by those wooden sticks. Oh, a book. Where is that? Okay. Can't open that. Did he just run away? Did he go through here? Wait, where did... Oh, what? No, dude, it was... There was an image there. Damn it to hell. Oh, no. Did he escape and burn this book? At his throne? Damn it. Okay. Well, it looks like the book is burned to the point where I can't use it. Can I open, please? I think I looked at everything else, right? Pretty sure. There's nothing else for me to mess with. There's that thing which makes the cage go down or up. Music box. I'm gonna go here. But this takes me back to Riven. I'm not sure what exactly I'm supposed to do now. He got away, or now I don't know who. I don't know. I want to go free Catherine, but where did he go? He just went off to some other world. He was already in his little secret world there. So he takes off again, maybe rescue Catherine, then Atris, I bring her back to Atris somehow. I don't even know how we're going to do that. He took my book, right? So the linking book that I made to get there was the one that I just went back through to get back to Riven. But the other book that I was holding, I gave it to him. I appeared behind some kind of plexiglass thing. What the hell? Popped me back into his lab? What? What am I supposed to do now? What? Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Oh. Oh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I can go to... Is this Tay? Oh.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you.
Wow.
It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Aldani culture will be reborn. The lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Oh. I trapped myself in the trap book, I guess. Sure. So I guess there's multiple endings. I still don't really understand what I did or didn't do. I gave him the book, but I got trapped in the other book, and that's the end of the game. That's Riven. I don't have my sound effects up here, but yeah, I guess there's other endings. I should have not given him the book immediately, maybe. That would have been one way to avoid that end. But, yeah, that's unfortunate. I was like, so I transport back to Riven. And then where did that trap book come from? I don't even know how did I get that? Was that given to me in Tay? When I went to Tay, they gave me 2 books, right? So I just saw a new book in my bag and I'm like, oh, what's this? And I clicked on it. So I guess that's not what you're supposed to do. I could let the credits roll all the way. Yeah, I don't usually skip the credits. Give people their due. A lot of people worked on this game, and it is a good. I don't know. It's a weird game. I don't know if I can call it a good game. It's got some interesting puzzles, but a lot of the level design and stuff is deliberately frustrating. There were a lot of performance issues. I even got like straight up locked behind textures, or not locked behind an impassable kind of barrier that you're not supposed to. I basically went outside the level and had to reload a save at one point. That was unfortunate, but yeah, a lot of frustrating like tiny little things. Like once you kind of get what the game is like, asking you to look for, these tiny little things, it's one thing, but I don't know. I guess in this day and age, there's so much hand-holding in games. I don't like that, the hand-holding. I usually criticize that kind of stuff when games are so like the splash of yellow paint. Oh, you can vault up there. Sure, of course. Like, why do I need these visual markers? But then you realize, yeah, most players would be lost without them, right? But this game takes that to another level. Like, once you've played the game, it looks super easy, and it's probably frustrating watching somebody like me blunder my way through it. Some people putting just straight up gibberish. You watch me blunder my way through it, but yeah, it's kind of designed to be that way. It's kind of frustrating, but okay, that's Riven. All right, we wrap it up there, and we'll have more new games coming. Thank you everybody for watching. Take care. Peace.